To commentaries on the International 500cc sidecar TT race, where points of course count towards the World Championship. The weather conditions are even better, I think, than at the start of the Junior, with hardly a cloud in sight. The breeze certainly has dropped, bright sunshine, dry roads, and all set for what could be another exciting race. And just before travelling around the course to check with our commentators on the latest news, let me give you the leaderboard. I've already told you that number 9, Class Enders, in practice lapped at 96.64 miles an hour, 34.6 seconds inside the official record. In second place in practice was number 21, Rob Williamson, on the BMW, 26 minutes 54, 84.15. In third place was number 6, Siegfried Schautzu, BMW, 27 minutes 18.4, 82.90. In fourth place, number 12, Roger Dutton, on the BMW, 28 minutes 2.6, 80.72. In fifth place, number 15, Rolf Steinhausen, on the Koenig, 28 minutes 4.4, 80.63. And equal sixth were number 25, Trevor Ireson, on the Triumph, and number 20, Michel Vaneste, on the BMW, 28, 38.8, 79.02. Seventh, number 7, Roy Hanks, has lapped at 77.18, and number 2, Heinz Luthringhauser, at 76.27 miles an hour.
The 500cc sidecar race commentary is brought to you by courtesy of E.B. Christian, the island's Lucas agent and suppliers of Lucas electrical equipment for all forms of road vehicles. We hope you'll enjoy the race commentary. And remember, if it's Lucas spares or accessories you need, they're always available from EB's North Quay in Douglas.
Well, now the final seconds ticking away before the start of this race number 4 in the TT race meeting of 1973. The timekeeper in his box with the Union Jack ready to start this race number 4. Any second now, the flag will be raised, down, and it's Nick and Jerry Boré against Heinz Luthringhauser. The flag down, and they're pushing now. Numbers 1 and number 2. And it's number 1. Boré is away first on the Rennick Koenig, leads Heinz Luthringhauser away from the start. Now number 3, Richard Wegner, and number 4, George Odell. Wegner's outfit very, very colourful indeed, and he leads Odell as they leave. Now we have numbers 5 and 6. This is Jeff Gawley on the Koenig, the very fast machine, and Siggy Schautzu. And it's the Koenig, listen! Followed by the deeper roar of the BMW. Now number 7, Roy Hanks, and Wolfgang Plenk, number 8. And it's number 8 leading. Now we have the red, white and blue fairing of Klaus Enders, the world champion, the world championship leader. But he's led away from the start by Roy Woodhouse on the Honda. But Enders is away. Number 11 now, John Barker, 10th last year, and Alec McFadzean. Number 12, Roger Dutton and Tony Wright, who were 8th last year. They'll leave in that order 11 and 12. A slight gap now. There's no number 13, of course. Number 14 is a non-starter. So the next man away with a very colourful machine indeed will be number 15, Rolf Steinhausen, and Karl Schurer on their Koenig. It's orange and blue, the fairing, having rather a long push before the machine fires, but it does. Listen to this one. And now number 17, Bill Curry and F. Haslam on the Westlake.
And they're coming now thick and fast. This is number 12, 10 and 7. There's 12, 10 and 7. Roy Hanks pushing very hard there, pushing number 10, and he's getting a wave from number 10. He gets a very friendly wave saying, go on, away you go, take me. There's number 11 going through, John Parker. That was Roger Dutton giving a wave to Hanks there. There's number 19 going through. 19, 20. Whoa, there, hold on, he really is. Number 20.
Indeed, 19, Dennis Keane overtaking George Odell. And there's a BMW of the Vanestes from Belgium. And he's a Q, just numbers only, a phenomenal. Dice under Balaf, 17 and 11. And 12 and 7. Hanks is the last one, and his rider was Roger Dutton, and Tony Wright was ahead there of Roy Hanks and Gerald Daniel. So it's Enders undoubtedly leading this race. He couldn't do anything else but be leading.
The middle of the road, finished up facing the right way and opened the throttle and carried on. An intrepid competitor if ever there was one. There's Roger Dutton and Tony Wright, number 12. And By now, Enders, at the tremendous speed he's travelling, should be at the end of the lap, so for news of the leaders, back to Peter Neal.
Well, not quite yet, Ian. We look for the light to come on for number 9, Klaus Enders, the race leader. It's not on as yet. I double-check on. So we'll be back in this event. Number 41, Joe Coxon and Bill Costello have retired at Union Mills. They're both perfectly okay. And 12, 17 and 21, translated to names Roger Dutton, Bill Curry and Rob Williamson, are the only machines now between the finish and signpost corner. But as I speak, number 4, George Odell, is also there. Just confirmation of the new lap record by Klaus Enders, 23 minutes 50.4, 94.95 miles an hour from a standing start. The new lap record to Klaus Enders. Another machine coming into the pits is number 17, Bill Curry. As number 12, Roger Dutton goes through.
And they're really enjoying the racing. It's fast and it's exciting. And these boys are really thrilling the crowds. And here we come now. This is number 21. 21 going through, and that's Rob Williamson, followed by number 12, and that is Roger Dutton. And with that, I now hand you back to Peter Neal at the grandstand.
So obviously Lutheringhauser likes the hospitality of the Hawthorne Inn, as do quite a lot of other people, so he'll be heading there shortly again. Number 12 here, fast, lands on the nose slightly. Roger Dutton and Tony Wright on their BMW. Quite how these sort of semi-privateers manage to buy BMWs, I don't know. They never used to be able to, so perhaps the price is dropping a little bit to enable the private owner to get one. They're certainly a fine motor. But that isn't one, that's a screamer. It's Dennis Keane and Glenn Chandler on their Koenig.
Road absolutely clear at the moment, and I can give you now, especially for those people around the course, the official 4th, 5th and 6th at the end of lap 2. In 4th place was number 20, Michel and Sergei Veneste on their BMW, averaging 87.10 miles an hour. In 5th place, number 21, Rob Williamson and John McPherson, BMW, averaging 85.08 miles an hour. And in 6th place, number 12, Roger Dutton and Tony Wright, BMW, averaging 83.33 miles an hour. The lap times, number 20 Veneste's did 26 minutes 15, number 21 Williamson did 26 minutes 33.6, and number 12 Dutton did 26 minutes 56 seconds. So in 4th place is number 20 Michel and Sergei Veneste, in 5th place number 21 Rob Williamson and John McPherson, and in 6th place number 12 Roger Dutton and Tony Wright. And as a matter of interest, Roger Dutton was 8th last year and got a replica. He's lying 6th at the end of lap 2. Well, now I think to set the scene for Klaus.
He's coming forward now. Here he is. Listen to the BMW. And he acknowledges the acclaim of the crowds as he goes up the road towards Brandywell.
Place man is through signpost corner, number 12, and should be with us shortly. In fact, a machine in view now. This looks like them. It is indeed number 12, and that's the 6th place man to finish. And they finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that order on the road and in that order in the race. Now I can give you the confirmation of the... And now, ladies and gentlemen, the fanfare for the garlanding ceremony. And the applause again for the popular first section.